Welcome back to IGN Live at Gamescom here in Germany. Now we're going to take a look at one of the coolest games that was announced at E3, Mario Maker.
Yes.
Now, as cool as it is, after this was announced, I thought, how has this not been made before? How did it take this long? This is such a brilliant idea.
Well, it's more like how, yeah, I mean, it looks immediately like you always wanted it to be there in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes, it's right.
I had the same reaction. I was like, oh yeah, like why haven't I been asking for this every day? It makes perfect sense.
Let's make our own Mario levels.
Yeah, the story I know is that actually the tool team, so the people that do parts of programs that help
the tools for the engines.
The tools for the engines, yeah.
Oh, so you heard that it was the Genesis, that was their idea.
Yeah, so normally they don't make prototypes, or but they liked it so much that they pitched it, and then
that's awesome.
It worked out, yes. So here we are seeing actually a custom level that has been made for the demo. That well, it just wants to show that with the Mario Maker you can make things that would never exist into a normal Mario game because it's all up to your creativity.
You get to break the rules.
Yes, you can break a lot of rules. And something else you can do is that you can instantly edit a course. Like now, basically, I fell.
Yeah, you got rid of that character that was in your way, right?
I got rid of Koopa by editing the course, and then I restarted playing just by tapping on a couple of buttons.
I hope this is a power-up in a future Mario game, or for a moment you can like fix something in the level.
Yeah. So yeah, now I'm really cheating a bit through this level by giving myself like a making Mario into Super Mario, and eliminating the hardest part to just complete the level. You can see from the interface and from many elements of the editor that the game really draws inspiration from Mario Paint. That was a Super Nintendo title, so a very classic titles of the past.
Yeah, I believe the hand, the eraser, the garbage can, it's all, and
the rocket animation, and the dog that does the undo function, it's all part of that. Now here I'm trying to show a new feature, which is the trace. So we want people to be able to create amazing Mario levels very quickly. So when you play in the edit mode, you basically see a trace of the last frames of animation of Mario's jump. Yeah. That means that I know exactly how far I can jump, so I can place something that helps me make an incredibly difficult course that would normally require so much trial and error if I didn't have this feature in the editor. But now I know exactly how much I can jump. I can make levels where I have to hold the jump button held the whole time and simply Mario bounces until the flag, or I can make again, hard as nails challenges like
I have to imagine this is actually part of the process for the Mario team.
It's a nice touch how the hammers play out.
There's
awesome.
Easter eggs, right?
Yeah, these are the game is full of Easter eggs, so I can put wings on any enemy and it will be a winged enemy, but I can just leave wings on the screen and they will fly away. I have Goombas that if I shake them too much, they split into mini Goombas. It's just really for fun. And this is the connection to Mario Paint as well. Because for us it's important that also the editing part, also the creation part is a game, is fun, makes you laugh. So just like Mario Paint, there are a lot of elements in the editing part that are not just strict editing.
So the look has changed, obviously.
Sorry?
The look of the game.
Yeah,
you don't just have to do 8-bit, right?
So in the demo we are showing two graphic styles, the classic 8-bit Super Mario Brothers style and the new Super Mario Bros. U style from Wii U. Yeah. You can change at the touch of a button.
So if you design a level, you can sort of just flip the look, right?
In the editor, there's an icon in the corner of the gamepad. You tap that, and the game immediately switches to 8-bit. Actually, I think I'm doing it now that I'm editing the course. There you go.
Yeah.
It's now Super Mario Bros. Style.
Nice. Very cool. Is it safe to say that we would see more than 2 styles?
Well, I certainly hope so.
Okay, that's a fair answer. So what else are we seeing here?
You want to get some Mario 2 in there?
Yeah, I would love to see the look of Mario 2. I didn't even think about it.
Just drop in Birdos all over the place.
Yeah. All right, I'm already excited for that one. That's a request from us to you. If you can pass that back.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've reached like 1 millionth in a list I can finally submit. No, because of course, like everybody is requesting for this kind of features.
Everybody has their own
favorite art style of Mario games.
That's Right, yeah, the all-stars, sort of the monotone, black and white, yellowish look. There's a lot of good potential for different themes. So what else are we seeing with the editing right now?
So, well, now I'm just
I'm
just messing up. I'm recreating something that is in the trailer as well, that you can basically stop Mario from reaching the castle.
The very definition of
and Mario crouches down and is sad, basically, when you do that.
Is that a Filippo touch? Yeah, how does that work since you're making levels? I mean, do you have to still finish them, obviously? What when you break it like that, what happens to your level?
Well, as you can see, I am being brought back to the editing mode.
It brings you back to it.
Yeah, well, again, this is the demo, and you can see also in the demo the space you have to edit, like the size of the level is quite short.
Yeah,
and you don't have all the elements in Mario games, but again, we really are focused on, first of all, showing the idea and inspiring people and showing what can be done.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to process, like thinking of building underwater and all the different variations of Mario that you've seen. It's a lot, actually. Yes. Obviously, I think everybody hopes that that's what we're going to see with the final product, because there's just unlimited potential, I think.
Yeah, so when you make your masterpiece, your perfect level, what are your options to share it with people?
We haven't talked about this yet.
Gonna hold that one.
Seems like it would make sense, like live a big planet, right?
Yeah.
So I think, again, we talked about this, Nintendo likes to pace things out, and they're not
exactly. It's more like
not there yet. Huh?
We would like people to first focus on what's there, and then slowly announce more features.
Well, we can handle it, just in
while
case
not
you change your mind.
While not trying to spoil too much for the fans at the same time.
Exactly.
So something else that I really love about Mario Maker is, as you said before, how you can break Mario games in a way, in the sense that you could never put like a piranha plant on top of a flying Koopa, like you saw just now.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Like I saw basically Hammer Brothers with wings, with a piranha plant on top, which is basically the hardest thing you can see in a Mario game, probably. Like, how do you defeat that?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, the piranha plant was on top of the Hammer Brothers.
Yeah, just sitting on top. And here we see other Easter eggs.
Yeah, what was that mushroom?
This was a skinny mushroom.
But what game? What is that from? What's that from?
Yeah, that's a glitch. I mean, that started as a glitch originally, and basically the development team found it funny, and so they implemented into the game as a feature. Nice. So he's a stretchy, elongated thin Mario, basically.
I like that.
I like that it's not really, it's not the straight up 8-bit style. It's the more like modern NES remix style where everything has shadows and it's very clean looking.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's not exactly like a one-to-one with the original NES. It has all that feel, but it is.
Well, you need the grid. You need the grid for the editing. I mean, it's really important. Yeah. So now I'm messing with Mario.
And sweat or cry?
Yeah, he was sweating because I had the eraser. I was threatening to cancel him from the game, so he was sweating with fear.
Nice.
Also, you can see here when I'm in the editing part, I can see what's inside a question mark block. Because I need to be able to put different things, I want to put, some of them are coins, and every so often there's a mushroom.
Right.
But then when you're in play mode, that switches out, and you won't be able to see that again. So that again is part of making an editor that is functional, not just to create a Mario level, but to create a very effective, challenging, amazing Mario level.
Do you have any idea how many levels you can save? Is it sort of? I mean,
well, everything I have seen of Mario Maker is this demo. So in regards of code,
as much as we do.
In regards of code, well, I think I know a bit more. But in regards with code, this is what we are talking about so far.
Right. Yeah.
Mario Maker's another 2015 game?
Yeah, the first half of 2015.
Do you know if it's coming to retail, or is it going to be eShop?
Again, we haven't talked about that.
So much they haven't talked about.
We can do another live show at some point and have you back on, I think.
Well, I think, yeah, you should.
We need to come back to Europe and do that, yeah.
But I am super excited for it. Like I said, it seems like a no-brainer. Yeah. I can't believe it took this long, but it seems awesome.
Yeah,
actually, next Gamescom, I want to play your Mario Maker level.
Yeah, that sounds like a deal. And I'll play Damon's Super Mario 2 version, hopefully. Yeah. We'll see what happens with that.
There's going to be Birdo in there.
Yes, for sure.
stay tuned. We still have more to come from IGN Live at Gamescom presented by Dead Island 2 after these messages.